Who's ready to rumble or check out some crazy UFO videos? Well, you're at the right place. It's Blake Cousins, and it's Third Phase Moon, and we've got a lot of stuff to share with you tonight. A lot of submissions have been coming in, and we're going to be sharing them with you right now in regards to the SWAT team even capturing a UFO. And they're sharing it with us, and we even interviewed the SWAT team member. But let's start it off right now from Vincent Rivers. He's over there in the Bronx, New York sightings. As he was taking a look out, he noticed something very peculiar in the sky. I want you to watch this, listen to the reaction. We're doing a side-by-side comparison. Take a look.
Get your binoculars?
My binoculars are broken. They gone.
What happened to them?
I have no clue. See? It's like slowly going away.
A stick?
It just looks like some sort of weird object, mamas.
Well, I'm here to tell you that we're supposed to be getting a lot of laurel. And Laura is tearing up places, and the wind, you don't think it's a tree branch or anything.
Look at how low it's going. It's going low.
The interaction between Vincent and his mom is very peculiar in their way because they don't know what they're looking at. And this is kind of the sound that you hear from people that are looking at things that they don't understand. In my opinion, whatever Vincent and his mom are experiencing and looking at, there's some kind of mystery. And this is interesting to note that when we're looking at this side-by-side comparison, there seems to be an intelligence in the way this object is relating to its surroundings. Let's get back to Vincent and his mother. This is classic.
Those good binoculars is going. Did you put any honey?
Yeah, I did.
The one that I don't like?
Yeah, and that's really good.
Okay, you put some
Mom. This is not a balloon.
What
It's got something glowing in the bottom of the damn object. I'm not kidding. That is not a balloon.
Well, you already established it's not a balloon, but what is it? It's still floating?
Yeah, mamas. It's going down, now it's going a bit upwards. Oh my goodness.
What is it, a UFO?
It has to be. It is.
Watch it, don't push on the window, Fanny. Get off of that window.
Look at how it's going up, Mom.
You recording it?
Yes. Now stand still. It's really standing still right now.
Don't lean on the pane, on the window, please.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just slowly drifting and it just looks like it's standing still. Whoa! It's definitely an object. It looked like it was shaped like a V, Ma. Oh my goodness.
I wonder if everybody else sees this object.
Oh my goodness, this is incredible. I'm trying my very best to get up. Damn.
So after looking at Vincent's video, this video came to mind via Jaime Maussan, an investigator from Carlos Clemente. In relation with Jaime's production, they stated that they've seen these kind of anomalies in the skies before, like these witches. They've gathered evidence through several countries of this exact kind of anomaly flying in the sky. These things, it's hard to tell exactly what they are at points. Some people might just dismiss them as typical commercial apparatus, but in my opinion, we're looking at something that is very strange. Look at this. They're saying that they can see eyes within this figure, and I'm sure what he captured in the Bronx is possibly the same thing that had this similarity with these monks. This is interesting to note as well. When I got some correspondence from Vincent over there in the Bronx, that he was saying that what he saw with his naked eye was way clearer and looking exactly, in my opinion, like this robed monk. There's analyzation that's going on with these spinning of this thing that moves slowly in the sky. It's very, very bizarre. You can see that a lot of people are experiencing these kind of things at a high rate. But the question is, what are these things? Are they drones? Are there some kind of secret program that's just hovering up there, or is it something practical? In my opinion, these witch-like or humanoids that we see in the skies, we're going to be seeing them more and more. They're already working with this kind of technology, with this humanoid apparatus. Look at this thing. It's captured January 6th in Japan. Again, this really resembles more of these apparitions, these possible, I don't know, dare I say it, paranormal activity? Or again, is this technology that we're looking at that could definitely get us people, humans, in the sky as this humanoid apparatus of technology that's going to be released to the public, in my opinion, very shortly. But look at this. As we're getting a closer look, you can see torsos and arms. It has this white robe on it. It's really cool. And look at the ranges between both the images and what you just saw from the Bronx, captured by Vincent and experienced by both Vincent and his mother. They didn't know what they're looking at, as well as this one, captured in July 8, 2000. There's people all over that are witnessing these humanoids, and they've been going on for years. So it's not new news that these humanoids exist, in my opinion, but it is new news when you're watching up-to-date information coming in from Thirdphaseofmoon as in regards to this sighting out of the Bronx, confirming that these humanoids, these things exist. And then these videos that are captured via these camcorders, these security cams, are capturing anomalies that we don't look at. Did you see this thing? Look how small it is. It's running at a very fast rate of speed, but as we're getting a closer look, I'm having a hard time to analyze and kind of comprehend what this is. It's obviously bipedal. Is it a little kid running? Brent, what's your thoughts on this?
Yeah, again, thank you, Jaime, for letting us share this with everybody right now. And look at that thing. It's booking. It's hard to tell, really. The video quality is rather poor, so there's a lot to the imagination, what you could fill in there. Again, it's kind of odd. And what we got coming up next is kind of something I'm more curious about. But then look at what's going on, these apparitions. And with different filters, it kind of brings in this new texture. It kind of seems ghostly, apparition in its own sense, but this one catches me. Look at this. Just the way it wobbles on in. Take a close look. This was captured in 2018, and notice the way this strange anomaly, the way it's just creeping along, kind of lends to something that I've never seen before. It has these strange qualities, Blake.
Look, again, the side-by-side comparison, it's interesting. What are these things? It's hard to say, but again, is there an existence of these creatures that don't exist. Now we're getting back to this UFO phenomenon. I love it when we see dogs, canines. Look at this dog. He's going to be totally interested in the object. He turns around and he starts to peer at whatever this thing is. He notices his owner is interested in whatever this thing is. This is amazing stuff. Jaime Maussan, again, is allowing us to share this with you. But look at this. The dog seems interested in the object, and we notice in certain aspects of the phenomenon, when people are filming unidentified flying objects in the skies, you hear dogs barking, and this dog, you can see, is totally interested in what the owner is interested in, and he is actually noticing this strange object in the sky. What is this object? That's the question. You know, we're getting a close-up look at it. You can see multicolored lights in a bluish hue. We see some detachment from something. There's a little flash. It's oscillating a little bit of green and blue. But again, it's very strange. Look at, again, the dog is fascinated by this. Captured in Lima, Peru. Look at these lights. Just earlier this month, a massive amount of phenomenon was captured in South America, and we're looking at it again. Look at this stuff. We're getting some close-up enhancements, and we could see another strange performance of lights in the skies. I'm having a hard time figuring out a lot of these videos right now. And again, we're not claiming we're experts. We don't say we have the answers for everybody. We're just bringing the evidence as we get it, as fast as possible. That's what Third Phase of Moon's all about, and I'm hoping you're enjoying it. We even got more footage coming up for you. Let's pull it up. Watch this. Captured from the ISS, a black anomaly comes into frame, and lucky enough, from Jaime's responses and his sources, that he was able to capture this and share it on his channel, and we're sharing it with you now. Are you seeing what we're seeing? From the ISS, we see this anomaly come into frame. It's hovering there. It almost seems like an insect, in my opinion, almost like a bumblebee. But it's very bizarre in its characteristics of flight. It doesn't really make much sense. It's hovering there. Obviously, I'm so happy that people were able to capture this. Sometimes NASA scrubs the feed when these anomalies come in, but you see this apparition of a wing-like. It oscillates left to right a little bit and backs up in a direction. And then, you know, this is not ice particles, in my opinion. There's something going on this, and I'm so glad that was captured by the public right there. That's what Third Phase of Moon is, getting the information out as fast as possible. And remember, in the beginning, I told you, even the SWAT team experiences UFOs. I got Michael on the phone. I apologize. We weren't able to record this in the studio. We're just kind of on the run, but I think it's important to listen to his testimony and watch the video at the same time. So enjoy this. Okay, just about Third Phase of Moon, Blake Cousins here. We've got a special report. Just Christmas Day, we have some videos coming in. And Mike has reached out to me, and we're recording it right now. We're just rolling it raw. And you're looking at the video that Mike sent to me just moments ago, and we got him on the phone. He works within the SWAT team over there, throughout the nation. We're not going to give the exact coordinates or where his location is of what SWAT team or everything in regards to that, but we got a really good source coming in, calling us. Mike, thanks for joining us on Third Phase. Give us a quick background. You are trained in looking and observing, right?
I work for a very famous SWAT team in the United States that I've been there about 27 years. I'm a civilian armorer, but I've been with that department for many, many years. And we also do some manufacturing around the globe with agencies. And we are very well respected in our community and whatnot. But today was very interesting what happened. It was pretty amazing.
Yeah, we're looking at this video, and it looks like, as you described it, like 40 orbs in the sky very high up there. What caught your attention? Why were you looking up?
So I came out of my backyard and I went to some gardening and it just, what happened was I saw something in the sky, very blue, a few clouds here and there, as you can see from the video, and I noticed a very shiny object. And what is that? And I have some very high-speed equipment. I have some Leica Geovid laser rangefinders that are very clear. If anyone knows about Leica binoculars, they're probably the Rolls-Royce of binoculars. They're German. They're just phenomenal, like glass. They're FHD. So I grabbed them and I looked it up, and I said, "Holy cow, what is going on?" And there must have been 40 or 50 or 60. They were all over the sky in one area, and some were flashing, some were standing still. They were in triangle formation. It was just amazing. And I'd say they were about 15,000 feet up, south of Wilshire Boulevard. I would say more towards Pico, but straight up. I called 911. I called it in, and I tried to reach Santa Monica Airport, LAX, to see if they could see it on radar. My wife came out. My daughter came out. My neighbor, Avi, was very high ranking. Is Israeli military, very high ranking. And he grabbed his binoculars, and I kept pointing, and he's there, and then all of a sudden he sees him, and he goes, "Oh my, look at that!" And we watched the video for about half an hour. It was unbelievable.
So let's get this right. So you're trained. You're observing the sky. You're even observing the bad guys as well. You're basically a sniper on the SWAT. I'm not
smart, but I'm the officer, so I maintain all the special weapons at an apartment, as far as the sniper platforms, suppressors, automatic weapon, all that. So I'm licensed, federally licensed for all types of special stuff, and I do, I'm very good with my eyes, my hands, I do observe, and I do have high quality equipment as far as either night vision, thermal imaging, binoculars. Like I said, I had pulled out my Leicas.
Yes.
They're phenomenal, and so it was just good to see that. I mean,
looking at it, let me ask you this. You're looking at it with your Leica binoculars, and yeah, Leica is pretty much the best as far as optic lenses are concerned. When you got a close-up look at it, and your buddy in the Israeli government, he's an observer as well. What did you see with the equipment that you're looking at? We're trying to enhance the video right now.
It was unbelievable. I'm trying with those Leicas, and we were watching them for quite a while, and you could see they were disc. I mean, they were around this, and some were flashing, some weren't. Some were in triangle formation, some were like in a kind of line. You see the video I sent you. To the right, you can't see. There's a whole bunch of them to the right. It was a cluster of them. They were just everywhere. And they were a good size. We're looking through the binoculars. They were a good size. And,
So disc shape. How large do you think these disc shape looked? And were they like consistent?
Probably, I would say those were probably, looking at the distance, I'd say 30, 40 feet across, probably, maybe 45 feet, somewhere in there. And some were very bright, and some were were flashing. And then they would stop flashing. They almost like they were communicating with each other. It was very strange.
Yeah, we're looking at the movement of the craft. Did you see any kind of intelligent kind of flight pattern between these? Were they interacting with each other?
Yeah, they were interacting for sure. Some were standing still, some were moving around. And then it was the craziest thing was towards the end, they just all disappeared. I mean, they were just gone, like straight up. I mean, just gone. And nothing to the left, nothing to the right. They just went, and they were just like they just vanished.
So you had this event that lasted for about 30 minutes, and you had the whole family out there. This happened today, Chris.
We were all like, our mouths were wide open. We were like, holy shit, this is crazy.
There's a massive sighting. We're hoping that other people that were in.
This is massive. I mean, I'm telling you now, I say 40 or 50, because my wife thought maybe it was up to 100, but they were all over the place. It was unbelievable.
So we could expect even more videos out there, and that's what I'm trying to say is like everybody in Los Angeles, I hope they could reach out to Third Phase Moon, confirm this event. If this is something that could cooperate with other people around what's going on. Brent's got a question. Hold on.
Sure.
Yeah, thanks, Michael, for joining us tonight. Yeah, this sounds like an extraordinary event going on, and you got the resources. So, what are your team saying? Have you been sharing this video with your partners that you?
I've talked to a few the guys that I know were, and they're like, hey, don't think I'm crazy, but check this out. And I sent the video to you, and they're like, and they believe it too. I mean, they absolutely believe it. My reputation is impeccable. I'm not the one to fabricate, and they were just like, wow, man, that's legit right there. I mean, the Warriors thing, that's straight legit. I'm like, I know it's 100%. Myself, my daughter, my neighbor, and my mother-in-law, we were all looking at it, and we watched everything for half an hour. They sat in chairs, and we watched some more binoculars, and they sat there, and we watched everything and then that's when we got there. We said, let's videotape this. And my daughter was smart enough to put the binoculars on the back of the chair, hold it steady, and then put the iPhone behind the lens and do it that way. It took her a little while to get it situated, but once she did, that's the video you got.
All right, this is great. This is great. If there's any more videos out there, please, Mike, send them over. But right now, this is the breaking news out of Los Angeles. We wanted to share it with you, and that's kind of cool. That's how Third Phase. Go ahead.
Absolutely, 100% legitimate. It blew our mind. It was definitely, especially Christian saying, I'm like, why is this happening? Who's operating those crafts? What's the reason? Why are they here? What's going on? I mean, it's just this is not a fabricated situation. This is legit. This is real.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. And yeah, it is real. And what's cool is that we're doing this in real time. We've only been speaking just on this phone for no more than 10 minutes. So we're just getting to know each other. But right now, we're getting information quick. That's how Third Phase rolls. How did you reach out? How did you find out about Third Phase?
One of the guys who works with me, he's a trainer operator. And he mentioned you guys. I'm like, really? So I said, well, give me their email. I'll send it over. And that's what happened. And he literally, I showed the video. He's like, oh man, that's real, bro. Listen, I'm telling you, you should have been here. And I had called him on the phone when it was going down. I said, you're not gonna believe this. And because you're in the video going, there's like 30, he was really. And he was out hiking in Simi Valley and with his boss, and he's like, videotaping. That's why I told my daughter, get the camera ready, and we went from there. But it's amazing. I mean, these things are real. This is not the first time I've seen this type. This was like massive. This was unbelievable. I've seen one or two here or there over the years, but this was unbelievable. This is 40, 50, 60, 80, 80 years old.
Hold on, Brent's got a question. Brent?
Yeah, one last question, Mike. It seems like your friends were kind of in the vicinity of this whole area. Give us a radius of the amount of miles it was in the Los Angeles area of the sightings.
This was I would say, the way we were like, we're about to the Grand Target, like Miracle Mile, off of Wilshire right that area. And we were looking southbound across Wilshire. And like I said, they were probably, in the sky, they probably within maybe, I'd say, 2-mile radius, possibly, maybe 3. There were so many of them. Like the visible, and they were somewhere straight through the pyramid, and somewhere like a fucking line, or like an angle. So they were just all over the place. It was just unbelievable.
Let me ask you this, Mike. So you say they were disc shaped. Did they resemble anything other than a disc shape? Did they differentiate in their shape or form? Was it pretty consistent when you looked at these things, metallic?
They were all consistent. It seemed that maybe some were a little smaller than others. And there were some bigger ones, but maybe because the distance they were farther back, or maybe at different angles. But they were definitely, some were flashing, some weren't. They were definitely communicating with each other. You could tell they were doing something, and something was happening that I couldn't really put my finger on it, but it was just amazing to see, because that was definitely not man-made. That's not our stuff. No doubt in my mind, for sure. And for like a second, maybe they're a drone, and I'm like, no, there's not drones. And you have to have 40 operators, running drones, and the way they were set, there's no way. Those were big objects that were large, and they were, like I said, when they took off, they started, the light, they stopped flickering, and they just went straight up when they were gone.
Mike, I want to thank you for reaching out to us. We got your information. Maybe we could do some follow-ups in the next couple days. Yep.
I'll keep my eyes up in the next few days and see if I see anything else. I'll keep the camera ready, and if something jumps off, I'll contact you guys immediately.
Okay, you do that, Mike. Appreciate it. Thanks for calling in. We'll talk to you soon.
Thank you, Ryan.
So it's interesting. We get UFO videos from around the world, the public, but when it comes down to a person that works within the government, part of the SWAT team, this is interesting stuff. So you got to take this, you got to put it out, and that's what we're doing.
what was captured over Los Angeles Christmas Day. We want to get the people out there. If they notice anything strange in the skies, reach out to us. Brent, what do you got to say?
Yeah, I'm just thinking if the major media only picks up on military cases, well, here we go. We got Michael, the SWAT team, and he's associated with our government and the military itself. So, hey, reach out to us right here. We're willing to share this story. Step up, fellas.
Absolutely. The major media needs to wake up and listen. Third Phase of Moon gets their information from everywhere, and it's important that the major media should be talking to us on this daily phenomenon that's happening around the world. Thanks for joining us right here at Third Phase of Moon. Appreciate everybody in the premiere tonight. Keep your eyes on the skies. Be safe. Happy holidays. We'll see everybody real soon.
I think it's terrifying. I mean, this seems potentially like one of the biggest stories of my lifetime. And I don't care if it's about UFOs or whatever you call it. Something that we don't understand is getting very close to our military aircraft.
The technologies related to energy generation should come out first.
This hybrid aerospace underwater craft is able to basically generate an electromagnetic field.
It is President Trump's belief that the United States must remain as dominant in space as we are on land and sea and the air. And your charge is to see to that mission with the United States Space Force.
There were 3 people on my team assassinated, and I was almost killed.
With a lot of people that would like to know what's going on.
It's a matter of national security.
But apparently, just recovered are off-world vehicles not made on this Earth.
The president will respond to the subject the way they want them to. There's a black box with all the technologies that would give us a civilization that's sustainable, peaceful, etc., and that's been around for decades.
Everybody's asking the biggest question in the world. Are we alone?
Look, it's just stalled out there.
The narrative that's being launched, which is a false narrative, is that we're not alone and that those civilizations are a threat. The problem is that the public has to be informed and involved.
It could be a brief statement saying, hallelujah, I'm finally vindicated.
I'm not completely convinced they're gonna let this stay like it is.
But the people who are surrounding that level of our politicians and government are not told. Like the movie Independence Day, where Will say, let's go kick alien butt.